Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here with Texas Plinking, and I'm making a video that I've been wanting to do for a little bit of time, but I finally gathered the guns, the suppressors, and the ammo to make it happen. Just some of the quieter guns I have, and we'll explain why they get to that point. Real quick, before we get to this, or even the sponsor, a little bit of housekeeping real quickly. I've been getting a lot of DMs recently on Instagram, people asking to confirm my cell phone number to see if they've been scammed. I'm getting a lot of comments that look like this. Someone's taking my profile picture, somewhat my name, and then they put a random phone number on there saying text me. And they've been replying to you guys on the comment sections of my videos saying that you want a prize. And for my knowledge, it goes as far as they'll say, reach out to this number, you want a shotgun or whatever, and all you need to do is pay for shipping. They'll take your money and then run away. Don't fall for that. That's definitely not me. I keep my guns for myself. Thank you very much. No, but seriously, I wouldn't put my cell phone number in a username. So if you think you won a prize, someone's trying to tell you that, it's not me, okay? So, but however, please continue to let me know, because I've been reporting them to YouTube. They're not doing anything about it, but I've been blocking them too, so they can't comment anymore. So if you keep seeing that, let me know, but don't fall for that. Don't send anyone money, okay? Moving on to more positive energy. Yeah, we're gonna be shooting quite a bit suppressed today as the subject of this video. A few suppressors. And naturally, I want to thank our friends over at Silencer Shop. Please do feel free to check them out to make that whole process of obtaining suppressors or anything of that legal classification a lot more streamlined. Me being in Central Texas, they're headquartered here as well. And so that's really cool. It was only a matter of a few years ago, I didn't own a suppressor because I thought the process was a little intimidating. And they made that process so streamlined. I have a trust now set with them. So whenever I get a new suppressor, I just make sure my profile picture on my Silencer Shop app's up to date. The electronic fingerprints, everything just carry over. Just a very streamlined process. So again, Silencer Shop, thank you guys very, very much, as well as they're a suppressor retailer. So they have all kinds of stuff. And in fact, most of these, if not all of them, were sourced through Silencer Shop. We're going to shoot it quite a bit more in just a second here, but to break this down, this is a standard AR-15 in that it's a 5.56, but it's shooting 22, and you might be familiar with this, but there's some new stuff I got to show you. If we use these CMMG 22 mags that fit in the standard AR mag well, and the CMMG 22 bolt kit, see how it takes the shape of a 5.56 there to fit it in. And everything else stays the same. It uses the 5.56 barrel because 223 and 22 are close enough. Now, making your AR-15 shoot 22 is obviously cool for fun and recreational, but for training, the one thing the CMMG kit did not allow for is locking the bolt back to the rear and keeping it back there. So let's say we're shooting. It'll lock back to the rear because the follower on the mag, but as soon as you drop it, that goes away. So the bolt release, bolt catch doesn't do anything. But recently I've learned about this right here. And you can find these on AR Catch 22. So you can take your standard AR-15 bolt catch. So it slides over just like that. So it kind of limits the range to just what it needs to. And it does its magic. Close that up. And now these mags from CMMG do not have the bolt lock capability other than, like I said, the follower. But now you could use these Smith & Wesson AR-22 mags. The thing about that, though, is that the mag well is too big. ARCatch22.com sells these little sticky pad things right here that make it fit perfectly, like this. Or if you don't want to put that on there, ARCatch22 also makes these things that clip perfectly like this. That's what I prefer. So you could take that Smith & Wesson mag without that, and it fits perfectly. Now, check this out. Locks back to the rear, stays that way, and your bolt catch and release work the same. So now you could truly use this for training if you're doing reload drills. So ARCatch22.com, pretty darn cool. So I figured I'd highlight that real quickly. Now, you just saw me shoot with some supersonics. Let's continue to do that. Then we'll try some subsonics. I don't think it will cycle though, but we can try. And to quiet it down, we've got the Yhm Phantom 22. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is also a binary trigger. Let's try that out. Try some of that bino. Holy crap. So cool seeing the 22 kit lock back to the rear so you can load it normally now. Subsonics, like I said, I don't think I'll cycle, but we could certainly try. We'll go back to the normal semi. Yeah, no way. So I've tried this before, so it's not the binary trigger that makes it not cycle. It's just not enough juice. But it is quiet, so we could have a bolt action AR-22. Let's shoot some steel. That steel is significantly louder. What'd I do? Oh, that's it. So you can make it work, but not semi-auto. We'll make this quick just because I recently made a video with it. This is a Zenith Zf5. I'm going to go ahead and throw on a Rugged Obsidian 45. Do 3 rounds of supersonic because this thing really comes alive subsonic. 147 grain subsonics, run like a champ out of this thing. Yeah, I just can't believe that cycles. It doesn't feel like it would at all. Also, it smells like a barbecue. Interestingly enough, the subsonics in that 9mm we just shot were 147. Now the supersonics in the 308, these are also 147 grain. Out of the SCAR 17S, I got an AAC SDN6 suppressor on there. We're just gonna do 2 supersonic. Let's make sure I put that in suppressed mode though. Yeah, 2 supersonic, and then we're gonna go subsonic, and of course I'm gonna have to cycle the bolt manually, but go ahead and do this. Pretty good thump to it. Now let's go ahead and put this, again being a supersonic, full metal jacket into the left water jug there with food coloring. Then we'll do the blue one with the subsonic, see if there's a difference in splash. I'm not in a lab coat, we're not doing anything too scientific. I think I just zipped right through it. I wonder if this will be more dramatic with a slower subsonic round. All right, that one went in and out even cleaner, so I am way wrong. Again, gonna have to manually cycle. Ooh, not liking it. This is a FNX 45 with the same rugged obsidian 45 that was just on the Zenith Zf5. In case you guys don't know, 45 ACP is a big round. I don't know, this thing weighs a lot, but not a whole lot of powder backing it up. So it's never supersonic, so we don't need to demonstrate supers and subs. Out of this length barrel, 45 ACP will always be a subsonic. So suppressor, subsonic, really, we only get a little bit of a pop and a little bit of a cycle sound. And that's why I love this gun so much. That steel is loud when it gets slapped with the 45 ACP. Let's just go into dirt. Just hit an empty jug here. Back to dirt. This is a Beretta M9A3 with a Gimtech Lunar 9. Only 5-round supersonic, and I don't know if I've done this configuration with this suppressor with subs, so I'd rather spend more time doing that. But real quick, 5 of supers, 115 grain. All right, just for fun, we're gonna do 2 of those same ones and then go straight into 10 of subsonics, just so we get a quick transition. So first 2 are supersonics that you just heard. These are subs, and it is cycling. It's not bad. I almost feel like I hear the recoil spring of the gun. Go back to steel. Yeah, that steel's loud. Not bad. And once again, if you've seen just a couple of my videos in the past, you would know I love this. In fact, it's one of my favorites. Not just my favorite lever action, but in the whole collection, this thing is so much fun to shoot. This is a Henry Big Boy Model X and 357 or 38 Special. Right now we're loading some 357 Magnum. We're just gonna do 3 rounds of this. I'm too lazy, I don't want to put hearing protection on, so hopefully this is good enough. My little rugged obsidian 45, again without the additional stack, so it could be a little quieter, but this thing really comes alive as far as suppression when we go 38 specials. But here's 3 of 357 in the dirt. That's not too bad at all. It's like a loud crack, I kind of hear an echo back there, but no ringing of my ears. And this is a 357. Now, that's cool and everything, but once we go to some 38 specials, that's the sound of the can. Huh. This is louder than the shot going off. That's the sound, actually, not the can. That's all the sound I'm hearing. That's insane. Mom, you shoot this one? Isn't that cool?
That's super cool.
Go for dirt so you can see just, or hear how quiet that is. The
wow.
Dirt's louder.
Yeah, it's super cool.
There you go.
That's better, metal.
Little spoiler alert, I don't know when it's going to come in, but I've got a 4570 all-weather coming in from Henry. Don't know when that'll be in here, but that'll be fun. But these 38 specials or 357s that I shoot 38s out of, suppressed, there's guns that I just like, and then there's guns that I thoroughly love and recommend to everybody. This setup, if you can, replicate this to a T. You'll love it. So that was 6 guns. I'm sure I could have represented a couple more. Maybe this will be something I do, I don't know, maybe annually if I get enough new stuff added together. But yeah, that about does it for just a few of the quieter guns I have. Let me know of the 6 which one was your favorite. But once again, big thanks to Silencer Shop for sponsoring this one. And I'll say it one more time, don't fall for those scams. When they look like this, just ignore that, okay? That's not me. On a more positive note though, I think by the time this video goes live, I'm about 10,000 subscribers away from 1 million subscribers. So if you guys happen to be watching, not yet subscribed, I would certainly appreciate if you do. And if you don't, tell me why. I'll improve, I could do better. Anyway guys, that does it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.